Downing Street and White House officials are said to have earmarked just before or after the Normandy landing's commemorations, which Mr. Trump is scheduled to attend in France, as the best potential date.
Crowds of protesters are likely to greet the billionaire if, as predicted, he is given the full treatment of a state banquet at Buckingham Palace and a carriage procession down the Mall, such as Barack and Michelle Obama enjoyed in 2011. Trump cancels World Economic Forum trip due to government shutdown. Trump to have banquet with Queen Elizabeth at Buckingham Palace. Theresa May sparked controversy by immediately promising Mr. Trump a state visit shortly after he was elected in November 2016. But his first presidential trip last July was downgraded to a working visit amid fierce opposition from MPs and the public.
An official announcement is expected in April once the Queen has issued a formal invitation, according to a report yesterday.
Logistically, it would make sense if the president attends a state visit in June, because he's planning to be in France for the D-Day anniversary, an official was quoted as saying.
The discussions between his White House staff and Number 10 have been going on since late last year, and now they're waiting on the palace to issue a formal invitation.
June is just the latest in a series of prospective dates. Last month, the U.S. ambassador to Britain, Woody Johnson, suggested it could be in May to coincide with commemorations of the end of the Second World War.
Downing Street yesterday stuck to its long-held position that the invitation remained open, but it insisted no date had been fixed yet.
Buckingham Palace officials stressed that the Queen acts on the advice of the government and would wait for Mrs. May to decide.
Last July, tens of thousands turned out to demonstrate against his visit, but Mr. Trump was kept away from London, meeting the Queen at Windsor Castle and Mrs. May at Chequers.